friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is Nova Gnome Creations, and I'm Nova, and I am so happy to see you today. I hope that you are doing well, and I hope that you and your loved ones are taking care of the best that you can. I hope you guys are having a fantastic week. You have almost made it through the entire week. It's Thursday, so you've got the rest of today and tomorrow, and then it'll be the weekend. Hopefully you take a little bit of time for yourself this weekend. Hopefully you've been able to take a little bit of time for yourself every day this week, but especially this weekend. I hope that you definitely carve out at least, I'm going to say at least an hour minimum, okay? Make that your goal if you aren't already. Carve out at least an hour for you. Find some joy, find some peace. Take some time to just take some deep breaths. Close your eyes maybe. Get something that's going to make you happy. Get your favorite drink, get your favorite show or your favorite book, your favorite crochet project you're currently working on. Whatever is just going to make you happy. That time just for you. Not for anyone else, not something you have to make for somebody else, not something that you're stressed about getting done, not something that is weighing on you. Don't let those thoughts into your mind in that time. Just clear your mind as best as you can. I know that's easier said than done. And work on something that just makes you happy, you know? You like bright colors? Pick out those rainbow yarns. You like glitter? You like sparkle? Get those metallic yarns, you know? The ones with the strands that run through them. Just do something that's going to make you happy, you know? Really just sink into what you're doing and let the things that you love kind of surround you and encase you and take you away from everything for a little bit. Okay? So that is my challenge to you guys. And you should try to do that a little bit every day, but I know that that is not always easy, not always the most doable thing. If you can just take 5 minutes, you know, to sit with yourself, have your cup of coffee, not worry about anyone else, that's a great thing to do every day. But if you can, take longer. But just a reminder, guys, I know that I don't say it every video, but I just want to say you're loved. You're appreciated. I'm happy you're here. Even if you don't comment, I can feel all of you guys here with me, the energy. And I know I feel like somebody needs to hear this today, that you are great just the way that you are. You're loved just the way that you are. You don't have to change a thing about you to be good enough. You are already good enough the way that you are. It's good to have goals. It's good to, set goals to become more how you want to be. I think that that's something as people that we should always be doing, is continuously striving to be the best version of ourselves. But that doesn't mean that you're not worthy and you're not great just the way you are. Imperfections and all. We're human. We're going to have imperfections. The most perfect seeming person on this planet, they're not perfect. Some people are really good at putting on fades, facades, or airs. I mix the two words together. To seem like they're perfect and infallible, but nobody is. It's just normal. You're gonna have, your little downfalls. That's totally fine. That's to be expected. And you are great, and you are awesome, and you are worthy of love. You are worthy of feeling like you're good enough already. So I hope that resonates with you. If that was something that is a feeling that you've been having, that you're not good enough, you are. You are. So I just wanted to take a minute to remind you guys, take some time for yourself, and that you are good enough just the way that you are. So today is Thursday, and I'm kind of doing a little bit of a WIP Wednesday / finished objects kind of thing. I finished one thing, so I wanted to show you guys this little dude. So I told you guys a while back that my brother wanted me to make a character from this, I think it's a YouTube show for like little kids, like babies, but it's called Badanamu. And there's this character called Mini in Badanamu that looks like this, has a little yellow patch on its belly, kind of shaped like a bean, sort of. One end is a little bit bigger. 4 little stumpy legs and 2 little eyes. And I wanted to make this baby safe. My niece is going to be turning 1 at the end of this month. So I did not use any safety eyes or glue or anything like that. Everything is sewn on super, super well. Like, I went around multiple times sewing everything on and embroidering. But this is how it came out. So I will pop a picture up over here if I haven't already during editing to show you guys what Badanamu is based off of, or what Mimi is based off of. But this is how the little bean fellow came out. I think it came out pretty cute. So I need to pop that in the mail for her birthday. The other thing that I am working on is this Hooked on Shakespeare book that I showed you guys recently. I am working on it, working on a project from it. I know I mentioned if you guys are interested that I would do a book look and make something from it so I can give you guys like my full thoughts on it. So I am working on making Titania. Let me flip to the page. So I will be doing a book look when I finish Titania. Oops, my conversion chart is falling out. This book is in UK terminology for crochet. So if you use English or use American English terminology, if you use American crochet terminology, you will have to keep that in mind, that you'll have to kind of translate it. But it's really simple. Here is a quick little example. So chains are still chains. Stitches or slip stitches are still slip stitches. Double crochets are single crochets in our terminology. And basically the thing is, it's not hard to remember that you need to translate it if you're used to making amigurumi, because you're never going to make an amigurumi out of double crochets. So as you're doing it, you're going to be like, those are not double crochets. Like you would be weirded out to be actually crocheting the body of an amigurumi out of double crochets. It would like not seem normal to you. If you've made amigurumi before, obviously. If you're new to amigurumi, maybe not. But like if you've made amigurumi before, you make it out of single crochets. You got to have tight stitches, double crochets. Your polyfill would come through, you know. So it's easy to remember, and then you've just got to do it. So this is Titania. And she is the queen of the fairies. There's also Bottom over here. But I am currently making Titania. And I decided to change up the color scheme a little bit and very slightly modify things, because I'm really bad about I have to modify everything I make, and I should try so hard to like just follow the pattern sometimes. Like I'm trying to show you guys this book, but I can't help it. Anyway, I wanted to do a different color scheme. So instead of doing like the bright green, I'm doing a sage green. And this is what I did. I used a sage green for the shoes. Then, and I'm using Red Heart Super Saver sage, light sage. For the skin tone, I'm actually using Red Heart's Latte Stripe, but I'm using the lightest shade that comes in the Latte Stripe cake for the skin tone. And then for the body, I'm using that light sage again, but I'm double stranding it with this is the color I'm connecting the community square blanket squares together with. I just love this yarn. It's so beautiful. And I always love to double strand it with stuff because it's really thin, but it's beautiful colored and sparkly. So I always want to double strand it with stuff. So I'm double stranding it with the top, and there is a back loop only round you guys see there, and that's going to be where you attach the leaf skirt onto. So her dress is going to be the same sage green as her shoes, but it's going to have a little bit of extra detail to it with the rainbow. I don't know. I would say they're kind of like earthy tone, jewel tone kind of rainbow. I just feel like it matches really well. And I am considering attempting to make her like a little side purse, like a little satchel, maybe just out of that really thin yarn. Or maybe double strand it with another really thin yarn. I don't know. I think I kind of want to make like a little crossbody bag. I think it would be cute. But this is what it's looking like so far. So I just got up to the head. But I am loving it so far. I don't know why. I was just really feeling like foresty greens for that. So I am working on it. Oops, I forgot to put my conversion table back in here. But once I finish that, I will do a book look on this and show you guys a little bit more in detail. I showed you guys like the page that has all of the characters on it. Let me see if I can find it real quick and show you guys that again in case you missed that video. I did show you guys this already. So these are the characters that are going to be in this book. It's Hooked on Shakespeare, by the way, by Gurinder Power Hatchard. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I will link this book in the description box, though, and as well as any information about like social medias for the author and things like that. But this book has a lot of really cool Shakespeare inspired characters. But once I finish making that, I'll do a full book look and like really show you guys what you can expect from in here. They have these really cool spreads with like stuff from the books or from the plays, like just like summarizing it and like a quote. They make a cute little scene. I love the little scenes that they set their amigurumis up in. I think that is the cutest thing ever. So I'm working on that and finished up this Mimi. And that is what I have got going on. I'm going to do something a little bit different tomorrow for my video. I'm going to be filming in the other room that you guys haven't seen me in quite a while since I switched over to having the yarn room at my computer desk, because my computer desk is still out there in the corner of that little area, and we're going to do something different, but I'm going to need access to my computer while I do it. So I'm pretty excited about it. It's a video I've been wanting to do. It's a different kind of video than I normally do, so I'm pretty excited about it. But just a reminder, guys, not tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday, so it is Community Spotlight. So actually, tomorrow's video, I don't know, the video I'm talking about doing that's going to be a little different might be Saturday's video, actually. But regardless, we're going to have something a little different coming up. Tomorrow is Community Spotlight, though, and I did want to remind you guys that if you would like to send in your makes for Community Spotlight, get those sent in to me. In case you're new here and you don't know what Community Spotlight is, welcome to my channel. I hope you find this to be the comfiest, coziest little corner of YouTube. And welcome back to all of my nomies who already know what Community Spotlight is as well. But Community Spotlight, super quick, is on Fridays, I spotlight you. So if you're here watching this video, then you are my community, which means you are a nomie, and it means that you are welcome to take part in our Community Spotlight. So how do you enter the Community Spotlight? Well, in the description box of all of my videos, including this one, I have my email. It is novagnomecreations@gmail.com, and all you got to do is send me pictures of your makes. It could be anything that you've made. Does not have to be fiber arts. It does not have to be crochet. It can be anything you've made. So something you painted, something you diamond painted, something you sculpted, something you did with digital art, something you baked, anything that you made, you are welcome to send that in and share it with us. This is just a day where we like celebrate you and the things that you have been working on, all of the hard work that you have been putting into things. Mostly it's crochet that we get in for Community Spotlight. So this community is perfect. It is the perfect place for fiber arts, especially because almost everybody here in my channel is a fiber artist. So they really appreciate those things that you do, that hard work that you put in, the little details that other people in your life don't notice in that work that you do. This is a place where you can come and you can be excited about something you made, and it is met with the same energy. It is met with excitement. It is met with people being like, holy smokes, you did a great job. It is met with people being like, oh my gosh, what pattern is that? What yarn is that? You know, people who are just as into it as you are. You might not have people in your daily life that really could give two craps about it, but guess what? Here in the Cozy Corner, we give all the craps about it. So if you would like that, if that sounds like something that you're interested in, make sure that you send in your makes. I do this every Friday, so you can send them in at any point in time. It doesn't have to be this week. It doesn't have to be by Thursday or anything like that. If you even send them in on Friday in the middle of watching Community Spotlight, it'll just be in the next Community Spotlight. So you are always welcome to send those in. In the subject line of your email, make sure that you put Community Spotlight so that when I go to edit my Community Spotlight videos together, I can find those emails really easily by just searching my emails for Community Spotlight. And let me know somewhere in the body of your email what name you would like me to credit you with. Also on Fridays, I usually have been doing community blanket project updates. Our community blanket project is just what it sounds like. It is a project where our community here, all of the Nomies are coming together. Everyone who can, don't worry, no pressure at all to participate. But we're coming together to make a blanket. So if you are interested in that, I will link the community blanket project video in the description box. That way I don't have to include all the details about that in this video also. But basically you can send in squares and I am working on putting them together to make a blanket. And they can be any size, any squares you want, and this is open to all skill levels. So everything from a basic square to like the most intricate square you've ever seen, you can send those in. You know, however you want to showcase your interest, maybe show where you're from, things like that. People have been doing like their state flowers, you know, maybe a koala if they're from Australia, you know, just like things like that. But of course, you can also just do a basic granny square, maybe showcase some pretty yarn colors together, like anything. It's cool because not everyone's doing the same thing. It's just so cool. So I usually do updates on that on Fridays. I don't think I have any squares to open this Friday, but I did finish putting together the first block of our granny square. So I'm going to be making 20 by 20 inch like chunks basically, and then those will all go together to make the blanket. Best way to do it that I figured out as far as the squares all being different sizes. So I will have that to show you guys tomorrow. But I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Community Spotlight. Bye, guys! Just a reminder, if you haven't seen it yet, that I have a giveaway going on, and there is a video up on my channel, so you should go check it out if you haven't entered already. I also have 40% off going on in my Etsy shop as a celebration of hitting 4K too, and that is going on right now.